Hi Aquarius, welcome to your February 2016 monthly tarot preview. First and foremost, as always, thank you for watching my videos. If you find that this video is not enough and you'd like something more specific to you or what have you, please do feel free to email me down below. My personal readings are much longer and they start at only $15. I try to keep these general readings as general as possible. Because if I get too specific, it doesn't cover as many people, and I like these general readings being free to help as many people as possible and just give the overall energies as opposed to diving too detailed into things. Let's see what February has for you. Overall, for the month, we have the Two of Cups. The beginning, we have the Knight of Swords. The middle, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And at the end of the month, we have the Nine of Wands. So, partnerships, of course, being February, I'm sure are a lot of people's main focus. But for you especially, because we do have the Two of Cups, this is, whether you want a partnership or you have a partnership, it will be a main focus for you. And, at the beginning, you may be rushing, you may be rushing out to find that other, partner holding their cup, just jumping into things, or if you're in a partnership, maybe you're arguing a lot. I do look at nights as movement, so I'd say it's more rushing. Just, again, bolting on in, sword raised, which I don't ever feel is necessarily the way to do things. Sometimes haste is needed, but for the most part, things should unfold in their own time instead of trying to rush. I know a lot of people are lonely and they do want to find someone, but rushing isn't going to make it any better. Just like hopping into a relationship with someone just for the sake of not being alone is never very good. And we do have, the Nine of Pentacles is all about independence. It is all about having that financial wealth, those material goods, and plenty of well-being, but not really having anyone to share it with. And at the end, we do have the Nine of Wands, which is all about being afraid, being hesitant, not wanting to open up, being guarded. So I think, there is a partnership that is desired, or that is, if you're already in one, taking up the main focus of the month, and there is a lot of rushing. It could be rushing away from the relationship. It could be rushing towards it. And, you are very independent, and you are afraid to open up. Maybe you rush to it, and then you're like, shit, I'm so independent, I don't want to open up. I don't know if I can. I've been so independent for so long, I can't share. Or maybe, there was a partnership and now you're running away from it. And maybe you're like, no, I want to depend on myself. I don't want to depend on others. I don't trust anybody else. For everyone, it will be slightly different, but that's overall. And this doesn't have to be necessarily in relationships either. Of course, it could apply to other aspects of your life. It could be rushing to sign up for something and then be like, no, I'm just happy with how I am. You know what I mean? But now, since it is February, especially since partnership seems to be a big focus for you this month, I figured I'd pull some extra cards for Valentine's Day for all those who celebrate and all who do not and stay grumpy. Let's see what love and relationship has for Aquarius for February 2016. I find it so funny that happened to someone else too. I pulled like the same card. The Knight of Spades is the same as the Knight of Swords. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So, whenever this happens, it's like there's really nothing else to say. Whenever I pull from a different deck and it's the same cards, it's like, well, just I could just prattle on some more and just waste some time, I guess. But it's really just re-emphasizing what I've already said. Partnerships is a very big focus, and I think some of you will be running away from a partnership, or maybe maybe someone comes and offers you that one cup, and it scares you, and you run away because you want to be independent. You don't want to have to rely on anyone, and you're very hesitant, and you don't want to open up. And I think for others of you, it will be rushing into something because you do want that cup. The Ace of Cups is all about, emotional fulfillment. You're so overjoyed, your cup is overflowing. So I think taking it slow and not rushing things will definitely help. And the slower you go, the more comfortable you'll feel where you can open up about whatever it is. Patience, as always. I find the word I most associate with tarot is patience, because almost every card screams to have patience. So I hope you enjoy your February.